Okay, so I'm recording. So we're out for another Hexacopter flight. Slight changes to the Hexacopter now. We now have a lovely Chinese 10 DOF board on there, which is going to act as my gyro and accelerometer, and also barometric pressure sensor, and also magnetic compass. So all in all, it's got everything on there now. On the top there is a Bluetooth adapter, which is why I've got the multi-wii configurator running on my phone here, so I should be able to see what's going on before I take off. And also there's a GPS module on the top. I'm not going to try anything with the GPS today. It's just going to be solely flying to see how it goes with the new sensors on board, but it's kind of geared up and should be ready for position hold and come home features with a GPS. 10 Hertz GPS, so it's a high refresh rate GPS. Just be interesting to see how it all goes now, really. So I'm going to power it up and get flying, see what happens. Okay. Grass is a bit long round here, by the way, but there you go. Okay, so there's all the motors powering up. This is waiting for my multi. See if we can connect this up. So it's a connecting to at the bottom now. Don't know if you can see it, but that's what it's saying. Connected. Okay. So let's just turn this off and on. So now we can see the graph. So in theory, if I do this, there we go. We get some indication of what's going on board. I've got the 3-position switch running on this, so I'm going to prove that works, which I think is this one. So you can see now we've got AC and mag. So in that mode there's no accelerometer, there's no magnetic compass, solely the gyros. So this is kind of not self-leveling in this mode. That would be self-leveling and magnetometer in play. And then if I switch it down again, the baro light comes on, which means it's in barometric pressure hold, altitude hold. So I might give that a go and see how that goes. But let's just see how it flies. I'll probably take off in level mode anyway with the mag running and see how we get on. Right, time to commit to the air, I guess. Wish us luck. Let's click this on my belt. Out the way for the minute. Right. Oh yes, the grass is long. Oh, ever so touchy. Okay, so we're up. Hovering about half throttle. Doesn't seem too bad level wise. This doesn't particularly level very quickly. Drifting a little bit. Certainly could be worse. Got the old GPS flashing on the top, so that's working. Everything's going the right direction, which is good. Okay, yeah, right, so we're in level mode. I'm just going to turn off level mode for a second and see what happens. Right, so that's now got quite a bit more wandery. Obviously when I bank it, it kind of stays there. Putting it back into level mode, there we go. So it kind of level itself up, which is quite good. I'm going to try barometric pressure. So it's now on baro mode now. So in theory, it should stay at that height. I'm just going to try and open up the throttle and see what happens. So I'm opening up the throttle. Oh, no, it is climbing still, so that, I don't know how that works, but there you go. Maybe it just, centre point is, it's like a variometer maybe, I don't know. The one thing I haven't got connected to this yet is a buzzer. So I can't get any low battery alarms or anything like that as it currently stands. Just going to trim it back. It seems to be flying away from me every time I let go of the stick. There we go. Let's try that. Just going to put it back into level but not baro mode. Oh yeah, it's starting to sink now actually, and I haven't moved the throttle. So yes, it was holding barometric pressure in some way. I need to read up on the baro functionality, I think. But generally, I mean, it flies all right. It's how manoeuvrable is it? Ah, right, okay. So obviously, once you start it moving fairly rapidly, it starts to get a bit funny. Maybe it was. So it's a gentle, slowly flyer at the moment. Be interesting to see what sort of amps we're drawing. I've got some bigger props now back in the house, but I haven't put them on yet because I'm still trial flying. So I thought I wouldn't risk them until I felt a bit more comfortable with the way it flies. Might need to do a bit of PID adjustment, you see. So okay. Well, I mean, it flies and everything's going the right direction and it pretty much holds itself stable. So it's not bad at all, really. Just going to move it around this side because there's a walker coming round, so I'm just going to go around me a little bit. Look at it. If it goes anyway, it'll go away from me now, I hope. It's got a 5000 milliamp hour 3S pack on it at the moment, so yeah, I mean it. I've just wiped my nose as well because I've got a bit of a cold still. So obviously I was able to take my hands off the throttle stick like this. Without worrying too much. It's drifting a little bit. Oh, that's strange. That wasn't expected. Right, based on that, yeah, I mean it was drifting there sideways as I landed. You could see it was drifting that way. So I don't know quite what that was about, but there you go. Yeah, okay, so it's flown and everything seems connected correctly. I've got Bluetooth connectivity and GPS is flashing away saying it's got a fix. Don't know how many satellites, because that's not on the Android app, but it would be if I had a laptop here and I could Bluetooth a laptop to it just as easily as I could a phone, so I could get the full configuration GUI running while it was flying. Maybe have someone monitoring where the engines and motors were and all the other settings. Or even maybe put a GoPro in front of it so I can video what's happening as it's flying. Yeah, I think it's a success. I mean, it's flown and it's come down and it's in one piece. Be interesting to try the GPS functionality at some point once I've got the courage. Right, that's it. I think I'm done. I'll catch you all soon. Cheers.